Hey everyone, it's ZLR here, and today I'm going to be doing my wildcard predictions video. Obviously, camera looks a little different. To be completely honest, I don't know why the colors changed for some reason, but I also do have another camera. I tried to record this video with it, but it kept on getting blurry, so I'm back to the old one. But for some reason, like I said, for it changed colors on me. So it might look a little weird for this video, but I'm going to try to fix that. But anyway, before we get really into this, we had a lot of firings slash releases of NFL coaches and like coordinators, like offensive coordinators and defensive coordinators. So I'm just gonna go through the list that I have here that I know of that were fired. I know there was one name that I forgot to mention, and I tried to look for it in my comments because someone commented it, but I couldn't find it. So if I don't mention that person, I'm sorry. But anyway, here we go. So we have Arthur Smith, Scott Finnerer, uh, Ron Rivera, Tom McGahee, Mike Caldwell, Mike Vrabel, Luke Getzey, Andrew Janoko, uh, Wink Martindale, and Pete Carroll. So, other than that, let's get right into this. So, first game we have here is the Texans versus the Browns. Obviously, this is going to be a very good game. Joe Flacco somehow getting the Browns to the playoffs, even though they had a really, really bad season with injuries, including Nick Chubb getting injured right before the end of Week 18 that I know about. And the Texans, they've been looking really good. They have CJ Stroud back after that little injury he had. I think it was like a concussion or something. But he's back. He's playing and he's gotten to the playoffs, and to be completely honest, it was really really hard to pick teams to win this week, but for me, I feel like the Texans are gonna win this one against the Browns. Um, the next one here is the Dolphins versus the Chiefs, and obviously, Dolphins they lost their last two games, including this past Sunday against the Bills. So the Bills actually are now uh, AFC East champions, which is funny as hell because it was like Dolphins they were destined to get it, and then the Bills said, "Nah, bitch, I'm taking that from you, motherfucker." So obviously, I'm gonna have the Dolphins win here against the Chiefs, and a lot of Dolphins fans they they're probably gonna be happy about my pick here. Not gonna be happy about my next pick, as I have the Steelers versus the Bills. And yeah, the Steelers are looking pretty good, but also the Bills have been looking pretty decent. I mean, they got the win against the Dolphins to become the leader of the the AFC East, not NFC East. I don't know why I had NFC East in my head. But yeah, I feel like the Bills are going to win here against the Steelers. Um yeah. Next one here is Packers versus Cowboys. And man, Cowboys they've been really good this year, but the Packers they started off a little shit, but then they came out and they made it to the playoffs. I mean, I respect the shit out of the Packers. A young team, to be completely honest, in a rebuild, and they got themselves into the friggin' postseason And to be completely honest, I have the Packers here winning against the Cowboys. And to be completely honest, feels like it's going to be a bad pick, but to be completely honest, even if it is, can't really be mad at it because this was a really young team that got themselves into the playoffs, and that's just a really great thing to see. Oh man. And then the next game is where the fun starts. Rams versus Lions. Matthew Stafford returning to Detroit in the first ever playoff game at Ford Field. Please, Lions. Please get this win. I want it. I have the Lions going over the Rams here. But first playoff game ever at Ford Field. That is history. I I give them credit. They definitely really wanted this home field advantage, and they did. They got it. So this is great. And plus, it's probably going to be a very emotional game just because Matthew Stafford's back and everything. So yeah, this one's going to be a game to watch. I swear. And then the last one we have is the Eagles versus the Bucks. And the Eagles not looking too great in the last few games. Also, AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts both got injured. At least Jalen's doesn't seem too bad, but I mean his middle finger was sticking out, not like how a middle finger should be sticking out. But AJ Brown's on the other hand, that one looked a little Like, to be completely honest, I still don't really know what happened there. I watched it a few times and I just really can't seem to figure it out. I mean, they probably have said what it's been. I just haven't seen it yet. But anyway, let's get to the recap of my wildcard round picks. So I have the Texans over the Browns, Dolphins over the Chiefs, Bills over the Steelers, Packers over Cowboys, Lions over Rams, and Buccaneers versus Eagles. Let me know in the comments below what team you guys are picking to win this week's games. And also let me know what you think of Ford Field having their first ever football playoff game there. So, other than that, it's been ZLR. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you really want to do. And I'll see you all in the next video. See you around.